Okay, and we're back. So apparently how you make the cat show up in front of the Dojima household is by talking to this guy and doing another side quest completely unrelated to the hermit in order to, like, feed the cat. Yeah. Same cat, apparently, I'd imagine. But, you know. And this kind of messed up my plans for this particular social link, because remember the red goldfish? You know, the ones that I got like one or two of? Yeah, in order to finish this particular side quest, you need to feed the cat a red goldfish. And you also need to have another red goldfish for the guy who's afraid of cats. So you need 2 red goldfish. So that was a bit of an issue for me. And as you're going to see later on, I kind of had to make a bit of a weird edit, because I had to go back the day before on this. I'm like, I basically had to redo the previous episode and fish for a red goldfish. After I looked up on GameFAQs a particular way that you're guaranteed to catch a certain fish, which I'll explain a little later. But it was just this whole big complicated process. And now, if you notice later on in the video when I'm reading a book that I read in the last episode and I only have 1 chapter done of it, that's why. Because I had to spend 1 evening fishing as opposed to reading the book. So it kind of, yeah. So now the cat's in front of the Dojima household. That's the important bit. Sorry about that whole big... I like that prompt. Deny it, pets. Now, you could spend time with the cat, and that will increase your expression. But it also wastes a day, which I learned the hard way. So, we don't want to do that. We want to go to talk to the guy who's apparently an Eilerphobe? Whatever that... I guess it means fear of cats or whatever. Yeah, this guy. Eilerophobe. Anyway, we just need to go bring his ass to our house to, you know, talk with the cat. You don't have to talk to... You have to talk to him in order to, like, prompt the message to bring him to the Dojima... Yeah, to bring him to the Dojima household, but... Anyway. Yeah, so in this video, aside from hugely complicated plots with cats and the petting thereof, we're actually gonna show off a more intimate social link with Chie. And again, like I keep saying, she's not the waifu for me, although I do show it off toward the end of the video. But again, I will show off everybody's potential waifus. Just not the other Sun social link. So if anybody likes Ayane, sorry. I did not go for the tiny little schoolgirl who looks like she's about Nanako's age. Ugh. Anyway. We're actually gonna hang out with the Sun social link Yumi today. So that'll be fun. But more importantly right now, it's time to hang out with Chie and get her up to rank 9.
Yeah, let's go!
This is the critical turning point in order to make her relationship more intimate. And as usual, it's voiced. So let's listen to Aaron Fitzgerald be awesome.
Today is steakbowl day! Just you wait!
Eventually, that's her whole character in the spin-offs.
Don't tell me they're at it again!
And this game is going to show you why people, like high school kids, are scumbags. See, it's that same hat-wearing guy from Yukiko's social link.
Not her again. I know how to handle this bitch.
Ah.
You look like you got something planned.
We're total scumbags.
Hear that, Chie-chan? He wants help.
Is that Grant George?
How do you
Grant George, why are you being a scumbag, if that's
Ran
you?
into the guy you saved last time. Had a friendly conversation.
Oh, that dude's a
He
punk.
told us all kinds of stuff, like where you live and about that precious Yukiko-san of yours.
Oh yeah, that's Grant George, alright.
What are you trying to pull?
Oh, I'm just gonna have a little chat with this kid. Stay put, okay?
Okay, what is going to stop us particularly from just He's threatening Yukiko.
That's nasty.
Yeah, we're gonna commit a crime and possibly injure a woman. That's funny. I think that's awesome. What's to stop us from just stomping this dude's face and kicking the shit out of his nuts?
Yeah, we
Like, granted, we don't have personas to use in the real world, but we can still kick this motherfucker's ass.
So you don't care what happens to your loved ones?
Chie just uses her kicks anyway.
Fine. Then hit
But Chie goes for the boss route. Like, go ahead, bitch.
Then why don't
You whip yours out, then I'm gonna whip mine out.
I won't fight back. Be my guest.
Just know that you're gonna need to bite the pillow because I'm gonna go in raw, is what Chie says.
Come on.
This is why Chie's awesome.
Freak.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
What's with this bitch? She for real?
Ugh, she doesn't respond well to our threats. It's almost like she's a powerful, independent woman. And we just let them fucking go.
Miss, thank you.
I hope your asses are in the TV. That'll just be one midnight channel we ignore.
No, don't worry about it.
Fuck. Seriously, I know like our personas are our main gimmick, but still.
My heart.
Chie kicks people. That's her thing.
Was that stupid of me?
She's badass. You know, Akihiko doesn't just use Caesar for everyday things. He fought dudes with guns and just beat the shit out of them with his bare hands.
That kid, Yukiko.
Chie is a little inexperienced in that regard, but she can kick the fuck out of some high schoolers in the
I want
face.
to protect them.
Anyway, I'm getting way too aggressive, but still. Chie is awesome. Chie just wants to protect Yukiko and all her friends. And that's why I like her. I kind of feel like an asshole for not going for the waifu option now, even though I show it off. She can now take a mortal blow for us. She's got the blushy blushes.
Well, I also want to protect you.
Aw.
I might be a little flaky, and maybe you don't even need protecting.
Obviously, but still, the offer is appreciated.
I want to protect you.
So here comes the critical moment. The mood is right. Yeah, the mood's right. Choosing will you be my girlfriend initiates that,
Counting on you.
but saying I'm counting on you is like.
Let's have some steak.
Chie was trying to confess her feelings, and then we just sandbagged her. And she's like, yeah, totally. It's cool. We're teammates. Just teammates.
Welcome home.
Nanako, I had a weird day today. So, like I mentioned before, if you talk to maxed out social links that you've had, they'll just do a little bit of dialogue right here. It doesn't advance time or anything, but it's just a nice little thing. So now we get coffee from Dojima. It's an irreplaceable bond. Just a nice little cutscene. And Anako just says this. Yeah. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel good. Anyway, now it's time to go read a book. But first... Okay, sometimes your party members will want to go see a movie. That'll obviously, you know, further their social links a little bit, or make them closer to you. You can watch them if you want. I think there's a trophy for go and see all of them, or at least one. Yosuke wants to go see a parody of the Terminator. The Dominator. Yeah, so here's... Yeah, I did have a chapter read on expert fishing in the last video, but I already explained the reason why. Oh, and apparently, I looked this up on GameFAQs. Apparently, each fish, when you cast a line, each fish has its own unique amount of ripples that it exudes in the water. So if you just look at the ripples, you can just kind of say, oh, okay, that's the fish on the line. So that's how I caught another red goldfish for the Hermit social link. Now it's time to take the exams. So it's just a repeat. We've done this before. Oh, that was a lesson from Muraoka. That guy no one cares about. It's just a repeat to make sure you were paying attention during all the classroom lessons. Oh, I didn't actually talk to Dojima or Nanako for a while after I took the exams. But I'm sure I'll talk to him in a future update. I'll just have to remember. Yeah, good luck reading kanji. Just guess the first one, you're good. Does he just have to have the puppet for everything? Do you think he just wears it at his house? Honey, you're at home! Take off the puppet! No! The puppet stays! It's part of me. Domon Kashu is the answer. There you go. I'm just curious, are they allowed to wear all this accoutrement? Like her supposed like her brother, I think it's her brother, wears the samurai helmet at friggin' Gekkokan High in Persona 3. I don't know. See, this guy looks normal. This is the one normal teacher besides, you know, the athletics teacher. Like, do they not, like... whatever. I could go on about how some of the teachers look stupid. I can only imagine what the teachers in Persona 5 are gonna look like, considering one of them just throws a fucking piece of chalk at your head while you're sleeping. Oh. And then Kashiwagi's a whole nother subject. I wonder what it must look like whenever the interesting to be flowing from your hands prompt comes up.
It's all over. I'm so sleepy.
Yuck! Don't yawn in my face.
It was more in my face, Chie, but alright. It is kind of gross.
For the third question on the English test, which phrase did you choose?
Oh, I went with used to.
Oh, wrong again.
You don't know, maybe Yukiko's... No, you're wrong.
For Chie going abroad. Heck, why leave Inaba? You have so much right here.
Are you being sarcastic?
You're so annoying.
Yo.
Hey, Kanji.
No more encore.
Hi, Rise.
I mean, hi everyone.
You gotta keep up with kayfabe.
Whoa, more losers?
Why are you being such a
What do I
jackass,
need to know
Yosuke?
English for? I can always ask for a translator.
That's because you're famous.
How did you do, senpai?
I'm gonna lie. I didn't get a single one. I get the highest test grade. Our character is a lying piece of shit.
Don't worry, senpai.
I'm not. I got them all right.
Enough about the exams already. What's going on with the murder?
See, Kanji actually has good priorities here.
Why don't we head to our
As
special
usual,
meeting?
Kanji's the
We
best
haven't been in a
character.
while.
Kanji, for some reason, is the brains of our operation.
I'm kind of
You might say that worries you, but no.
But the whole thing with the police finding a suspect. I mean, we believe that only we could solve this case.
I thought we'd have a whole nother party member on our team.
Well,
I
we
guess
still
that
don't
was
know
kind
yet.
of a
We haven't
ruse.
made an arrest.
It's like a red herring.
So we gotta sit on our thumbs.
That's bullshit, man. Yay, we're children, we're children!
Crying out loud. It's nice to have a suspect, but where the hell is he? We're at the end of our rope here.
It's almost like the police are useless!
You hear what I said? This case is as good as solved.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, kids. It's only a matter of time before we bring in the suspect.
Don't worry, kids.
I mean,
Detective Chucklefuck is on the
people
case.
at random and slaughtering them. We won't rest until we bring him to justice. I gotta get going.
Johnny Young Bosch away!
Now, I'm really worried.
Well, that's
On the
Adachi.
other
My
hand,
uncle's got this in the bag.
Police have a search warrant out for the guy. We should stay out of it.
That would be the legal thing to do. But TV powers.
Oh, I just remembered. There was a question on the exam that I didn't get.
I thought we were gonna stop talking about the exams.
The chemical formula HCHO, used for silver mirror
I'm pretty sure that's
reactions.
formaldehyde.
Its 40% solution is known as formalin. And the question was, what is HCHO?
Like I said, formaldehyde. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I chose acetic acid. Duh, of course it couldn't have been vinegar. Hey, you had that question too, didn't you, Kanji?
Shut up.
Shut up.
Don't call me by my first name.
She's older than you.
Wow, kind of harsh, aren't you? I heard you got a nosebleed when you were around our senpai.
Because of me.
Hey! Who the hell blabbed about that?
Anyway.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Chan, why don't you ask Yukiko to help you study?
Nice. Nice way to draw attention to
Yes,
yourself,
but
Chie.
Wouldn't you rather ask a senpai of the opposite sex?
See, this is why I like Rise.
I'm not a
She's
nuisance
up front.
to you, am I?
She's very clear about her intentions.
Damn. This girl's dangerous.
She doesn't beat around the bush. She's got the little beautiful Joe hearts.
Change the subject. Hey, any idea how Teddy's doing?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it to you. Check this out.
Well, okay.
I let him stay at my place. In return, he's now our official store mascot.
He's basically my slave.
Ah, so he's hiding in plain sight. Reverse psychology, huh?
I don't think that's what that is, Kanji, but I like your attitude.
He kept saying that he didn't want to go back. So I made him a deal.
Free labor.
Now, since I've got nothing better to do, I'm gonna go bug.
Time to be a shitbird.
Ooh, I want to go too.
Can I feel his soft fur?
Yeah, okay. Kanji's really fixated on that.
Now that I'm getting the hang of school, I want to go out more and see the sights. But I tend to get recognized everywhere I go, so I'm a little nervous about going out on my own.
That is a
And you seem
that
like
is
the
a
type
genuine
that
concern.
knows all the cool spots in town.
Sure. I'll show you around. Let's not be flippant
Really?
to our waifu.
Woohoo!
Yay! Natural, easy friendliness. And now we have the Lover's Arcana. I already went in detail about what the Lovers was in the strip club dungeon. Wow, that's a bunch of words that probably don't need to be put together. But there they are, strip club dungeon. Anyway, we made the Lover's Arcana. It's Adam and Eve under a big old tree. Yay! So Rise, since she's not going to be an actual active party member, she can increase the power of our all-out attacks, and she has a bunch more benefits that she can bring to the battle.
Think of me, okay? Now come on, let's go pester Teddy.
And since she's always going to be our navigator,
Hey!
improving her social link and getting her more abilities is pretty useful. Especially in Golden. Damn. She just makes them extra strong.
Tonight, we have a special report. The topic is the bizarre serial murder case in
We're
England.
still not over the murders. Let's just keep on talking about them.
Upside down.
Nanako, why do you
Police
watch
have
this
yet to
channel?
announce any progress in the
Are there no
investigation.
cartoons for this kid to watch?
Of a third victim. Our special report tonight is a summary of the events and the facts in the case thus far.
Shit is fucked. In this humble reporter's opinion.
They still haven't caught
It's
him?
cool, your dad's got it. But say I'll protect you. That makes you feel better.
Okay. You promise, right?
Yay. You just gotta be the good older big brother cousin thing. That makes you feel better. You don't want to scare the little girl. 'Cause there's a murderer on the loose. Anyway, we got some stuff from Tanaka. Purple shirt, suit, never gonna wear it. Giant candy, curious if I'm gonna use that. And apparently later on in a update, if not this one, I think the next one, I actually find a use for the prize stickers. I just thought they were just for the one Hermit social link. But apparently they are for mailing in to get other cool shit. But we can't... See, this is where I realize, oh crap, I can't fish because of tests. Shoot. So that's why I had to go back, back to the previous episode and do another kind of bit where I caught the fish, and then I had to reread the book of the expert fishing. And I already went into that whole big complicated detail, and I don't know if I explained myself properly then. But still. It's been resolved. That's the only thing that I've lost in, that I've lost in the process is maybe a day of reading. That's about it. I said I'd be getting all the social links. That doesn't mean it's going to be an easy process. RNG is a bitch in RPGs. And honestly, now that Rodea's out of the circulation of Let's Plays, I'm actually thinking of adding another third game to the rotation. And it might be another RPG. Maybe. I'm thinking about one. I am thinking about another possible RPG that's much shorter than this. Much shorter. I assure you. The only problem with that one is it has a bit of RNG to work with. Whether I decide to go through with it or not, I might. There's a bit of a strong possibility. If not, I'll find something a bit quicker and easier to work with than another RPG. It's not Dark Souls, though. Fuck that. I'm just getting into that one on my own. See, that's where the edit was. Now I have goldfish. Now the fish thing has been resolved. Yeah, I have a goldfish. So now I can go talk to the cat fear guy. Tried to feed me to the cat. You are a puffy. Dun-dun-dun. You get it? Cause... Alright, I'll shut up. Ow. Is there some kind of cute fish? I want a cute fish that I can feed to a cat because it's cute. It's so cute. I'd rather have this as a pet. Ambush the cat. What the hell, dude? Stole your fish. Do you have any idea how hard it was to get that fish? I don't think you do. I had to go back in time to get that fish, fucker. Whatever. To my knowledge, we only have to fish a little bit more. Just a little bit. And also, due to some of the editing stuff, I managed to catch a huge fish. So that'll be definitely necessary for the Hermit social link. So we're all good. Because the last portion of the Hermit social link does involve fish. But anyway, let's hang out with Kanji. I like hanging out with Kanji. Kanji's a cool guy. That was the name of a video. If it does wash ashore, dude, it's gonna be all waterlogged and stuff. There might be stuff living in it. Oh, that's creepy. At the very least, it's just gonna be the wool's gonna be all worn out. Doll boy. So yeah, Kanji's little knitting worked out pretty well. My mom wants one. Aw, that's sweet. Ooh, Kanji can make a living off this kind of stuff. That's cool.
Huh?
Yeah. I beg to differ. Kanji, you are awesome. Pink alligator. I mentioned this before, but that's a reference to the Sun social link of Persona 3. The pink alligator and a little bird. That was the whole story of the dying man from the Sun social link of Persona 3. Spoiler alert, that guy dies. It's kind of messed up for the Sun social link. Things are not looking very well for Yumi. Is all I'm gonna say. Cause you were a cool kid, Kanji. Yeah. Most kids are shitbirds. Then again, most of the high school kids and kids who aren't either social links, Nanako, or any of the playable characters are shitbirds. Oof, as we've seen multiple occasions. Damn. But yay, we understand Kanji a little bit better. And we're up to 6. We're getting close to rank 10. And I love rank 10. I want to max out the Emperor social link. Because cool shit happens then. But anyway, Kanji gets power charge, which is fucking radical. And this made me really think about what I wanted to get rid of. Which was Dizzy Boost. Not that useful. Basically what power charge is, you use a turn and then you double the strength of a physical attack. Which works really well with Kanji. Because as he levels up, he gets some really strong physical attacks. And that can work really well in conjunction with a few buff moves. They also have a spell version of that called Mind Charge, which does the same thing but for magical attacks. Anyway, let's harvest some veggies. And feed the voracious Nanako. Her hunger for vegetables cannot be sated.
They look yummy.
These things grow really fast.
We've got veggies.
I swear, we're using some kind of fertilizer that's just not natural. Some kind of weird growth hormones. I think I go with, Oh, I just realized what the barrier corn was for. And that's going to be shown in the next update. Needless to say, it's pretty good. It's pretty good what the barrier corn is used for. Oh, that's going to be a fun update. It's from Yosuke. Did he just call again, or did I... So Yosuke is still asking about Dominator. Or did I just misread the last text message? I thought it was from Yosuke. Anyway, same thing with the whole... Yeah, so see? Weird stuff that people in the no commentary run are not going to really get. But, you know, what can you do? I didn't catch enough red goldfish earlier on. Because I didn't know the trick. One weird trick. Fish hate it. People have been using that little phrase for a while. I like it. Anyway.
Oh.
Hey, somebody brought their umbrella. Does everything you own have to be red? You could vary it up a little bit, Yukiko. You don't have to just wear... Whatever. Hey, if it works for you, it works for you. Then again, Narukami could probably take his own advice and not wear white and black all the time. Oh, it's getting close. It is raining a lot. So the fog's probably gonna be coming in pretty soon. Anyway, it's time to go show everybody how fucking smart I am. Guess who the big brain is on campus who didn't get a single one right, but totally got all of them right? It's the Narukami Express. Choo choo, everybody. Got the highest score. Take that. Twice in a row. Now, even if you do get all the answers correct, unless your wisdom is not at max... Unless your wisdom is at a certain level, you won't always get the highest grade. The reason why I keep getting the highest one is because my wisdom is at max. Even if you have all the answers and your wisdom's at a much lower grade, there's not always a guarantee you'll get the highest one. There's like a thing online. Anyway, time for one of my favorite cutscenes.
Hey, you guys have motorcycles? Lucky you.
They're scooters. Stop embellishing.
Surprised they got it back together after Hanako-senpai, was it?
Did something happen with Yosuke and Hanako?
More than you know.
He's striking out with the ladies and got his scooter busted up.
Whoa! Yosuke's after Hanako-san? I'll back you.
What can I... Wait, what are you gonna do, Yukiko? What does that mean? Yosuke has a certain type. I'm not judging.
It'd be a pain to go by train, but a motorcycle.
Scooter. It's a scooter.
I haven't been to the beach in a long time either.
The bright sun, the glistening waves.
And this one is creepy.
Luscious scent drifting from nearby stands. The dripping of meat juices.
Ew.
Food, all you can think
That's not what you should be focused on. That's creepy.
Hey, why don't we get our license?
Aaron Fitzgerald must have felt really weird while recording that line.
Can't, we're too young.
Oh, sorry, Kanji, but my birthday was last month, so I'm 16.
That means I'm legal in Japan.
Hey, that's cheating!
Gross.
Oh, but
It works because my character's a high school student too. I don't have to be. Ew.
Squeeze in close.
Hey, we already tried the squeeze play thing before.
Remind you that it's against the law to have two people ride on a motorcycle.
Uh-huh. Who'd you hear that from, Narc?
You guys to get your licenses. It only takes about a week.
You're just jealous because I'm hitting it off with the idol.
There's a scooter at the inn. We got one as a gift at the office that's just sitting around. I bet I could borrow it if I asked.
Oh, Yosuke's at ample dick punching height.
Manager, though.
Ample dick punching height.
Huh. Is this actually working out? How about you, Chie?
A scooter, huh?
Yes.
It can be any kind as long as it's lower than 50 cc.
Then it's not a motorcycle, is it? So stop calling it that.
Then I might be in luck. One of our relatives loves motorcycles. Maybe he has a scooter I can borrow.
Whoa, this might really happen. Let's all get our licenses and hit the beach together.
Time for a beach episode.
Hold up, what about Teddy?
If he doesn't move around, he could pass his luggage.
That's cold.
That's stretching it a little.
It'll be fine. If we can't get him on with one of us, we'll just strap on some wheels and tow him.
That doesn't sound safe.
What's so funny? Teddy? On wheels? Roller skates? It's perfect!
He actually does get roller skates. That doesn't sound safe though, but alright. Very top heavy.
The beach, huh? I've gone before for pinup shoots, but it's been a while since I went for fun.
Hey, that's cool. You do you.
Oh my gosh. Does this mean I'll get to see Reset herself in a swimsuit with my own two eyes?
She was on commercials in a swimsuit, dumbass.
Do not talk about her like she's not
Yeah, stop being creepy.
Hey, who are you looking forward to seeing in a swimsuit, Senpai?
Could not hit this answer fast enough. I don't give a fuck what the guide says. That's my go-to one.
Hold it right there. Why in the world are you interested in Kanji's swimsuit?
I don't know.
Cut that out, damn it.
Cause he's kanji. I was curious.
Anyway, looks like we're set
Cause
on-
we already saw Chie and Yukiko in swimsuits, and we saw Rise in the opening cutscene. Kanji's the only one we haven't seen yet. I was curious.
Well then, let's do this!
I'm genuinely curious of what he wears.
Oh, yeah!
Because Kanji is my waifu, that's why. Don't be jealous, Yosuke. Oh man. I don't give a shit what the guide said. I think it said something about Chie, but fuck that. No, Kanji all the way, man. So now we're gonna talk to the cat fear guy. So now he thinks cats are all cute and adorable. Congratulations, Narukami. You've turned someone who's afraid of cats into a furry. Yeah. I kind of had to do a little bit of a double take while I was recording. It was a bit of a creepy thing. Anyway. I keep forgetting that Konishi is in the shopping district because he works at his parents' liquor stores after school. But we're gonna hang out with Naoki for a bit.
Oh, hi.
Naoki's an okay guy. We had a bit of a rough patch starting off, but he's a cool guy now.
Yes.
Yay! Why is this always the go-to place where we hang out with people? Nice product placement there, Atlas. Uh-huh. Was this Muraoka, I wonder? I bet this was Muraoka, which makes this kind of an asshole move to talk about a dead guy. He lost it, and then we had the day off. Tell him American joke. I'm going to use my credit card. Self-deprecating humor is always the best. If you can't make fun of yourself, then who can you make fun of? It's nice. Naoki's been having a bit of a rough time, but now he's laughing and having fun. That's good. But now it's time for the fucking Downer Patrol. Yeah. Let's stand really close. Fuck you two. Ooh. No one wants this kid to be happy. So of course you go say, I'm gonna go tell them off. Tell them to shut the fuck up.
It's okay.
I've been cursing a lot in this episode. I apologize to the younger viewers. But still, most of the people in this episode, in this series, who you deal with through social links, who are not the direct representative, are kind of assholes. Everybody wants to make everybody feel terrible. No one can be happy. No, Naoki, you should never be happy. You should be constantly moping the death of your sister. Granted, yes, you would be pretty broken up at the death of a sibling, but still, you know, it'd kind of be a little more fucked up to just be constantly depressed over it and not moving on and realizing, hey, maybe they'd want you to live your life and be happy, as opposed to constantly grieving over the death. You can still mourn and pay your respects and stuff, but still. Granted, Saki died I don't know, a couple months ago. So maybe it is a bit too soon, but still, let the kid have a little bit of fun. Anyway, more about fishing. Gonna catch a big old fish. I'm gonna catch that fish. And I'm a mountain on my wall. Okay, so I actually looked up on the Persona Wiki. Apparently those gunpla that you make for that one guy during the Hermit Social Link, you get to make more. They are named after demons and angels and gods in the SMT series, but apparently their designs are based more off of, well, Gundam. They actually have a little image on the Persona Wiki for Persona 4. And they look like little Gundams. One even looks like Char Anzabel's Red Zaku, I think. So these guys also listen to Tanaka. I guess it is infectiously cheery. Anyway, time for teacher who likes to talk about sex. You know, you probably shouldn't tell that about to your students. I think this is when we hang out with Yumi. Yep. So Yumi's not feeling so great. Yeah, Neptunia's not feeling so great that her dad's dying. You know, my dad... I guess I'm gonna go star in another 1,000 anime games. Bye. They're never gonna let Neptunia die. So I had to make sure I had the proper sun persona, Ashura. Spoiler alert, Ashura is the one that you get for maxing out the sun social link. Some of them I don't use because spoiler purposes, some of them I use because I think they're cooler. Ashura is one of the latter. And it's not really much of a spoiler. Doesn't really reveal much about Yumi. Unless she's a really pissed off Liam O'Brien in a DLC heavy video game made by Capcom that Capcom doesn't want anybody to Let's Play. But hey, on the bright side, Yumi's actually hanging out with her dad. That's nice. She kind of got over the whole part of where she hates him. I guess. That's sweet. Yeah, I feel like this takes more precedence. Maybe just a pinch. Just a pinch. So yeah, this is a bit of an awkward social link. So even though she is kind of getting along a little bit better with him, sort of, it's still not great. He's still kind of dying. But the correct answers say he's a kind father. Yeah. It's not great. But, you know, stuff happens. That is kind of dick, but it's also, he wants to, you know,
Thank you.
his last few moments to be somewhat pleasant. Ooh. I know my constant ooh and not great are not really contributing much to these more serious social links, but still, I mean, what do you say about, like, situations like this? Then, well, that sucks. Yeah, been there. No, it's just, it's a bad scene. It is a bad scene. Honestly, to be quite honest, I'd rather you watch the no commentary version whenever you're sitting and watching these particular scenes. But please finish this video if you're watching this. You can watch the no commentary one on the side of it, or just leave this one and turn off the audio and just listen to watch the no commentary one. Either way.
Welcome home.
Nanako, my day has been kind of weird. Okay, bye. Okay, so now it's raining, so it's time to watch the Midnight Channel. I wonder who's gonna pop on TV this time. Is there gonna be a new party member? I wonder. I mean, we saved Rise and nobody's been on TV so far. Oh shit. It's Kyle Bear. Oh no. Oh, jeez.
You all think you can see me? You all think you know everything about
It's John Cena. He's even wearing the same John Cena colors. Oh, friggin' it's John Cena.
What's that guy? I don't know him. Have you ever seen him on the news or some television special?
I think that's Kyle Bear. I'm pretty sure he was Kamina on Gurren Lagann.
Yosuke! Alright already, I hear you. Sorry, I'm gonna give the phone to Ted. Sensei, it's me, Ted!
How does Yosuke explain that to his parents that he has now a very pretty man living at his
I know
home?
exactly what's happening. That guy's suppressed emotions are resonating with the other side, which are picked up by the TVs over here.
Okay.
It's clear now that it's not being filmed by anyone. Mystery solved.
Not really, but okay, cool.
He must already be inside the other world. What are we gonna do?
The same thing we always do. We call the Watchmen.
Gotcha. I knew I could count on you, Sensei.
Can you really improve a social link through the phone?
I think my heart skipped a beat.
Apparently you can. Although, to be fair, in Persona 3, the Hermit social link was done through a video game. So I guess you don't need to be face-to-face in order to establish one.
Hey, how could he be already inside? What happened to the blurry image that we usually see in advance?
Was he on TV before?
Said, try and catch me.
Try and catch me, bitch.
Now that I think
Why,
about it,
Skunky,
like a
why?
high schooler. Hey,
Oh, I miss Clone High so much.
better not jump to conclusions. Let's meet
I miss Clona High. That was an awesome show. With so many great quotes. It's Chie, you know, the girl that you didn't date.
Finally got through. Yosuke's line was busy too. I was just talking to Yukiko. Was that?
Yeah, it was that guy who was creeping on Yukiko in like the first couple of episodes. It's creepy Kyle Bear.
Yeah, we gotta get to the bottom of this. Well, we better get some rest. Good night.
Good night. There's a murderer loose. So wait, if that's the murderer, then why don't we just leave him there? Because, as we've noticed, like with the cases of Saki and Miss Yamano, they were in the TV world for too long. Nobody came to save them. Their shadows went crazy, and then they killed them.
Okay.
So if we just leave him in there, his shadow's gonna go nuts, and it's gonna kill him. Problem solved.
Last night. You guys all saw it, right?
Is that not right? I realize I'm being kind of extreme, but
Shit he
still.
said made my blood boil. That mumbling of his and those fish-like eyes pissed me off even more.
And the fact he was voiced by Kyle Bear. I hate that guy. He's nowhere near as good a voice actor as me, Troy Baker. Yeah, I picked the victim.
Under normal circumstances, I'd agree.
Because I don't think he'd be the killer. I think this is too easy. That the main killer is like right after we get Rise.
Maybe that boy is the culprit.
That seems a bit too easy. And bullshit, he's hauling Kanji's ass in there. In the TV world.
We've been told the suspect is a high schooler. The police are after him for the murder of King Moron. So to see that on TV last night, at a time like this? I mean, he even taunted the viewers, saying, "Try and catch me."
I'm just saying, I'm using my detective skills and the fact that I know what happens in this game to say, I don't know if that's really the killer. I'm a little hesitant to say that.
For some random reason,
And the fact that we've seen the intro cutscene and there's another character who's on our team, and we haven't put them on our team yet.
starts throwing people into that world intending to kill them. The police can't prove the other world exists, so it's the perfect crime. He can't possibly be caught.
But he's stuck in there
Imagine
unless...
your shin. But after a while, people stop
But
dying when you
he's
throw them
stuck
the
in
TV.
there. Because Teddy's not dragging his ass out. Unless he has a way to get out, he's done.
But the TV is out, so you have to do it personally. Now the police are onto you. As a result, Shin, is a wanted criminal, and there's no place for him to run.
So, you're saying he went into the other world to dodge the cops? Oh, so that's why he said, "Catch me if you can." Wow, senpai, you're smarter than you look.
Because you look really stupid.
Jeez, you could
And that's
piss
coming
off
from me.
sometimes.
Maybe stop making the gay comments and I won't say this shit.
People who were shown
How about you shut the fuck up, Yosuke Senpai?
personal grudge against Mr. Muraoka. That explains one thing.
Yeah.
With a strong enough motive, wouldn't he forsake the untraceable TV method and try to kill Mr. Muraoka on his own? If you think about it that way, it sort of makes sense why Mr. Muraoka died without appearing on TV.
Okay, I can kind of get that. I understand why he might have a thing against Muraoka, and I definitely know why he'd want to be pissed off at Yukiko. I get that. But
You don't think he's gonna get desperate and end it all?
Saki and Mayumi and Kanji and Rise,
End of the world.
No, I don't think
for
that's
some
it.
reason those
Killer has
those
to
don't
know
match
the people
up.
he threw into the TV have come back to this side. I can see missing Yukiko or Kanji, but Rise, a celebrity, there's no way the killer wouldn't know she's still alive. So that means he knows there's a way out of the TV world. As for the rest, we'll just have to ask him face to face.
But does he know where the exit to the TV world is?
Hey, good timing. How did it go?
Not good. There's not enough information to go
So
on.
it's time to find clues about the asshole.
Someone's in there.
I see. Wait, where's Teddy?
Being stupid.
He's still
Or
there.
just doing that.
Alright. So we need to find out who that guy is. And if he is in fact the one the police are after. Once we
He's
figure
Kyle
that out,
Bear,
we just do
beloved voice actor and narrator of Dragon Ball Z.
If he really is
Of
the
course.
killer, he's escaped into the other world. The police don't have a chance of catching him.
So it's all on us.
Kanji's a little too excited about this. But it's cool, we're gonna solve the case. Even though I don't think the case is solved because A, this This is only part 23, and this is a long-ass RPG. For some reason, I'm going to go ahead and say that things are going to go a little bit awry, or this is not exactly the answer we're looking for. I don't know. Call me skeptical, but I don't know if this is the true end. Alright. So, on the next episode, we're going to go ahead and find more clues about our possible killer. But first... yeah, it's time to go ahead and romance Chie. Basically, it's not that much different from how we handled the rank 9 social link before, only this time we're gonna actually take on Chie's romantic feelings for us. So we know how this plays out, this terribly infuriating cutscene with these assholes. And we're just gonna play it from the other end. Seriously, I don't get why Chie just doesn't stomp these assholes. What's gonna stop her? Seriously. And it's always these same 3 models.
Huh? Oh, not her again. I know how to handle this bitch.
Grant George, you should be ashamed.
You look like you got something planned.
Help!
Hear that, Chie-chan? He wants help.
How do you know my name?
We ran into the guy you saved last time. Had a friendly conversation. He told us all kinds of stuff, like where you live and about that precious Yukiko-san of yours.
What are you trying to pull?
Oh, I'm just gonna have a little chat with this kid. Stay put, okay? Cause who knows what'll happen to Yukiko-san if you get in our way. Man, that's nasty.
Why you? Yeah, we can't let these guys get away.
You sure about that? So you don't care what happens to your loved ones?
Fine, then hit me. You're pissed at me, right? Then why don't you just take a swing at me? I won't fight back. Be my guest. The face, the gut, just pick a target as hard as you want. Come on!
Freak.
What's with this bitch? She for real? Whatever, man. Let's go.
Miss, thank you.
And the day is saved thanks to Erin Fitzgerald being a cool lady as always.
Huh? Oh, no, don't worry about it.
Seriously, that cutscene just, ugh. It shows how badass Chie is, but still.
My heart's still pounding.
Really sleazy Grant George.
Was that stupid of me?
No, that was badass of you. It was great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It might have been stupid, but I wanted to save them. That kid, Yukiko. How I feel about this isn't fake. I really want to protect them.
And now it's time for the moment of truth.
I also want to protect you. I might be a little flaky, and maybe you don't even need protecting. But
These romantic social link portions always come at different portions of the social link. Chie just happens to be at 9. Some might be earlier, some might be at 10. I don't know. So just say, hey. She's got the blushy blushes.
Okay. You sure? This is me we're talking about.
You are a beautiful kung fu lady, and I like that about you. And there you go. Your relationship with Chie has now become intimate. This doesn't really affect any, like, gameplay sections, like, for combat.
This is embarrassing.
But you do get some more dialogue. So, this is going to be a separate little save file opposed from the other one. So that'll be a harem route. So next time, we're going to find out more about the killer, possibly. Alright, until then, thank you for watching.